Hey guys, Harry from Inside Boxing Brain, and I hope everyone's well. I'm back for a quick roundup video on the week. I just wanted to talk about all of the comments that you've been leaving on my videos. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and yes, leave a comment as well. As you can see, I'm supporting my Hoodie. This is literally the most comfortable thing in the world. It's like having a duvet wrapped around you all the time. I've got a link in the bio if you're interested in buying a Hoodie for yourself or a loved one. Click that link and go check them out. Now, what I want to talk about today is just a few of the comments that you guys have left in one of the polls that I recently did regarding who Oleksandr Usyk should fight next. Now, the vast majority of people have left votes on there, and they've all agreed that they want to see Oleksandr Usyk in the ring with Deontay, the bronze bomber, Wilder. Now, me personally, I think that is a very interesting fight. Yes, people are leaning more towards Usyk, saying that he'll completely outclass Deontay. But in my opinion, I think Deontay has got that knockout power that with one punch can completely change the tide and a direction of a fight. We all know that mandatorily, Oleksandr Usyk is due to fight Daniel Dubois. And yes, Daniel Dubois is a Frank Warren fighter. He signed to Queensberry Sports. So it seems like Frank Warren is not going to let this Usyk fight go, and he's not going to let those 3 belts leave the table, because he knows that that is where his money is going to be made. A unified heavyweight championship fight is worth a lot more than just a regular fight or a fight for the regular WBA title, which Daniel Dubois currently holds. Now, I don't know what you all think, but my personal opinion is that Daniel Dubois is just too fresh. He's too young, he's a bit of a novice in the heavyweight division, and I personally think that he is not even going to be able to have a competitive fight with Oleksandr Usyk, let alone actually beat the man. Oleksandr Usyk is far too intelligent. His ring IQ and ring generalship is too great for a fighter like Daniel Dubois, who's about 24, 25, to overcome at this stage in his career. And not only that, when you combine that with his physical attributes, Oleksandr Usyk has got the speed, the power, the reflexes, the footwork to cause anybody challenges. And I personally think that, Daniel Dubois is just too fresh. He's not long enough in the tooth to really compete with an Oleksandr Usyk, and he got absolutely dominated and beat up by Juggernaut, the Juggernaut, you know what I mean? So I just think that he can't compete at that level yet. And if anything, I think Joe Joyce should step in the ring with Oleksandr Usyk, because that would be a much more competitive fight. They've fought in the past at an amateur level, and I think they have got a bit of a back history and a story to really sell the fight. So I'm interested to see what really happens next. On Tyson Fury, it's been mad to see how many people have done a complete U-turn and have really started laying it on thick to Tyson Fury. People say that boxing fans are fickle, and I disagree. I think boxing fans are some of the most loyal fans and intelligent fans out there, because they know that this is the hurt sport and combat is very dangerous. So people have really started hating on Tyson Fury, and rightfully so in my opinion. And that's because Tyson Fury has showed us that he is the most difficult person to negotiate with in boxing. Watched a video by Hatman, and he was saying that Tyson Fury has adopted the Floyd Mayweather method of cherry-picking certain opponents, keeping that O on his record, and then broadcasting and promoting that he's the greatest thing ever, he's the best heavyweight boxer, nobody could beat him, nobody can compete. And it's the opponents that don't want to step in the ring with Tyson, not Tyson delaying the fact that he wants to step in the ring with these opponents. Now, one thing that really made me agree with that is that if you look at Oleksandr Usyk now, he's about 36 years old. I think he's got a couple of years left in the game at this elite level, because Father Time is undefeated, and there's no chance that he's going to be able to fight at this level up until he's 40 or 40 plus. Tyson is a little bit younger, and I feel that he may be delaying this fight to let Father Time take its course and really affect Oleksandr Usyk. But the fight is off. I'm interested to know why or who you think Tyson Fury is going to fight next, because I think he's backed himself into a corner as well, because who's he really going to fight? There's no real contenders in the heavyweight division that we want to see Tyson Fury in the ring with. A few people were saying Andy Ruiz Jr. And yes, that would be an interesting fight because Andy Ruiz is the next heavyweight champion. But again, it just doesn't capture the imagination the way that the Oleksandr Usyk fight did. Joe Joyce is another option. And yes, in terms of a British matchup, that would be great and I would love to see it. But when it comes down to commercial value and how much money they would earn for that fight, I just don't think that fight would generate 50 to 100 million. That's a much smaller pot for them to negotiate. And if Tyson Fury wanted a 70-30 split with Usyk, he's going to want a 90-10 split with the Juggernaut. So I just think that Tyson Fury has backed himself into a corner. And it's going to be difficult for him to get out of this now unless he does a U-turn and fights one of the elite heavyweights, either an Anthony Joshua, not a Joseph Parker, he's in his own camp, a Joe Joyce. Yes, Andy Ruiz would be competitive, but I'm just not that interested in seeing it. So, guys, it's a really brief video from me today. I need to start charging these cameras because I keep getting battery warning signals as I'm doing these videos. So I'm going to charge up. I'm going to be back later on with another video. I want to talk about the Ryan Garcia and the Tank Davis fight. So I'll be back soon. Drop me your comments in the comment section below. Who do you think that Oleksandr Usyk should fight next? And what would the outcome be? It's Harry from Inside Boxing Brain. If you're interested in these Hoodies, honestly, they are so comfortable. They are full of this like soft material on the inside. I slept in this and, you know, I've not been up too long. I just wanted to jump online and do a video. So go check these out as well. You'd love them. I'll be back for another video very soon. Until then, peace.